Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to episode number 3 on the MT Pockets Challenge on the Piney Acres map. We are here. We have made some progress. As usual, you guys know how I always roll. I'm going to get you up in the air so you can see what we did. We are into the next month, so this is going to be great. Let's just turn you up here so we can go like this. As you can see, we've only got about 5 or 6 more trees and our road is done. We went ahead and we cut. We did not sell anything like we promised, but we made our road through here. Look at all the logs we've got to sell today. We're going to sell those on camera so we can make some money. But look at us. We are starting to cut through the forest. This section right here will now be our first field as we can get going. Sorry as I clear my throat in your ear holes. I just want to clear these few last trees out, whether we do it on camera, whether we do off camera, doesn't matter. And then our road is done and we went ahead and gone in here. So that's where we're at, everybody. So how's everybody doing today? I'm doing great, doing awesome, and I'm doing fantastic. I always am, always am. Every time I record, I get super excited. So let's get out of the air and start selling some logs. Let's get this down so we can make some money. So we've got a plan in advance what we're going to do. I'm going to show you guys. Let's go down to forestry equipment. I have found right here. This is put out by Dragons Logging. This is the John Deere 843L2. It allows you to take it. It's the same basic except for the John Deere. It's got a few different logos on it, but what it is it allows you to do really giant trees. I got this on when I was doing the backcountry map with the giant logs. So this allows this to work. So this is what we're going to save up for. So we need $284,000 first, and then we'll work on getting our bulldozer. So let's get going here. So this one's only got 5 trees in it. Oh, I was going to show you also. Let's go down here. Get right here. We are now at 100 trees. If you look on the right-hand side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down from the right-hand side. We're at 100 trees already. Our first milestone. We just hit it. We are now 7 o'clock in the morning in September, so we made it through the first month. Ooh, I gotta fix that. That's quite the little jump there. I didn't even know that was in there like that. Let's go a little bit bigger here so that we can. There we go. Now maybe we won't do some jumping. But I couldn't believe there was 100 trees just on the road, just done clearing the road. There's probably gonna be, if I'm guessing, probably 1,000 trees in there alone, just in our first field. So let's go. Let's make some money, 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 money. I want to thank each and every one of you for the most wonderful, amazing comments that you've been doing. Now, that one was only 15,000. But, so now we got to go this way. We've got about 10 or 12 to 13 piles to clean up that we did this. And it's what I'm going to do off camera because I promised you guys that I would make sure that all the sales that we have will be on camera so you guys know. I really like the lighting first thing in the morning on this map. It looks kind of nice that you see how the sun's coming up and it takes the... Let me get a good angle there so you guys can see it. Let me take a look at my Streamlabs so you can see. See how it has the sun coming through and it's the top half of the trees are almost orange? Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy and it's awesome. And as we clear more trees out, we'll get more and more light in here. But it's pretty cool. I was going to start at 6 o'clock, but then I realized that it was just still too dark. But yep, we should eventually build us a house, but we're going to wait. We're just going to continue to fast forward. I want to get some equipment that's going to help us. Nope, I got to go the other side because I don't want to switch it because I got it set up. And then what we're going to do is just start, what do you call that there? Grabbing them with the machine, the whole tree, and dropping them where we want to, whether we drop them out here and cut them all in one pile. That'd be great. All right, here we go. Bing, bing, bing. I did notice that cutting them on 6 meters, the top piece is 6 meters, but it does stick out. It's weird. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 10 piles to sell. That this one included, and we'll see how much money we make. It should be about 200,000, if I'm not mistaken. So that should give us enough to. Here we go. There we go. See how that one like sticks out, and that's because On 6 meters, it's 32 meters. So you get that one that's 2, but what it does is it spits it out of the harvester. So I may be switching the harvester to another one that I can make them 7 meters. That way, we kind of get a decent amount. This is working out pretty good. So what I was doing was I was doing 7 logs, 7 trees, putting it in there. But now I went to 6. Those are piles of 6 trees. Look at this. This is absolutely... It just like feels like you're in a dense forest. It's really cool. Yeah, that was 18. Oops. Yeah, that was a little bit more there. That was a... There we go. So yeah, about 19, almost 20,000. Would have been 20,000. Well, no, 19.4, 19.5, but that's pretty cool. So there's pile number 1. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So if we can get to 284,500, then we'll buy that machine. It is called the John Deere, whatever it is. Let me see again. Right here. I want to see what it's called. John Deere X something. I wrote it already. But see, it's this one here, but it's modded. It's the one that comes with the Platinum expansion, but it's modded by Dragon Modding, logging to take bigger trees. 284.5. It is, I don't know what they would call that. A thinner, whatever it's called. I'm not a logger, so by any means, I don't know the proper terminology of it. I just know that for the Empty Pockets Challenge, I am not allowed to use the Brucks or the Trex. Only thing I can use the Trex for is to use the tree stumps. My brain just kind of froze there for a second. All right, get these off the ground so we can start doing what we can do. Look at all the trees. I mean, that's crazy. Each pile is like 6 trees. There we go. And then once we buy that piece of machine, we'll start down here. We'll take these trees, we'll pick them up 2 at a time. We'll pile them out here, and then we'll take our harvester and we'll cut them up like that. But I want to get the rest of the road done so I can actually go through here, which we may go through there on this one. There we go. Shut that down. Put this on here so that we don't pick them up from the other one. Yeah, let's go this way. Just so we can now. There we go. See, now we got a nice straight road. We are going to put some... I might put some guardrails in here because one of our family members did request that they liked the guardrails from the RGC pack. And I may put some guardrails around the roads. I don't know. I might just fence it off. Let's just go straight through here and see if that got better. Yeah, a little bit. I'll thin it out once the tree's gone. But it's kind of cool because now we'll be able to go around and we'll thin it out nice and neat. There we go, 17. Not getting as much, and I think a lot of it is because we sold so many logs. You know, we were getting 20,000, but so that's all right. This is what we want to do, and we want to make the money that we can while we're on camera. Woohoo! I gotta get rid of those trees there. Hey, I may be changing that harvester out because I may be going to the blue one. I don't remember what it's called. Just because I want to be able to cut them at 7 meters. And it'll give me one less. I can get like 3 extra trees in each one, each load. This one's a big one here. I know this. But so far, the auto load's working well. Fury did pretty well fixing it, making sure it goes 1 log at a time. Because if you use the auto load trailer that comes on the in-game mod hub, it goes and loads it really fast, and a lot of times it just wings it around. And I've always been a big fan of this, like, truck, so that it's just one-shot deal. I don't have to worry about piles. I don't have to worry about nothing. There we go. Now that's unfortunately going to have a couple logs sticking up. This one must be the 7. Now, see, the 7 fits in here, but what happens is when you go to sell it, there's always one sticking up, which is not the end of the world. By any means. But you guys have been amazing. Lots and lots of comments, lots and lots of input. You guys are liking this series. I'm liking this series. You guys seem to like and enjoy the 30-minute videos. You really do. I like the longer ones. I'm not going to lie. I like the longer ones. But I also enjoy the 30-minute ones. But I think that 20 minutes is too short. I think that 30 is enough to come in here and do some work and get moving, especially when you're doing pretty much the same. That one was a big load. That might be, yeah, that was 23, 2. So that must have been the 7 full trees. But it's that like in between. It's like that perfect time. But then I do like the hour videos. I really do. I like them on, but I like the hour videos when you're doing farming. You know, like when you're actually doing farming. But when you're doing logging, it's nice to be able to come in here and not play for too much, you know, not too long. But that doesn't matter to me. I like them all. So I have to be truthful about that. I hope this is a big enough section for our farm. And if not, we will make it big enough. I think I'm going to use the red barn pack, I think, because the one has it takes bales for the straw and things like that. So, plus it holds 500 cows. And I think I want to do, let's see what we got here. Let's see, go animals, and let's see what they got here. Let's go sheep. Oh, what was that all about? That one's only 75. We might have to put another barn in here. I know the chickens is 500. I got this one for, this is the one I want to do. 100,000 for 500 chickens. I might have to find a sheep barn. What was that? Oh, there we go. I don't know why that one log went up to the top like that. I think it was because I was switching in and out. Because I've used this thousands and thousands of times and it works well. But I think it will drag it. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Here we go. We'll get her anyways. Here, see? No harm, no foul. I don't know why I did that. I think it was because I went to another screen. But I think I want to use that because the mod author of the red barn pack, you can use straw bales. It takes the bales. And you can put it as like a bank barn. You can put the bales. And I think I really want to use bales on this. And I really want to make my own TMR. Because on Vintage Oaks, we did the bunker at first, then we were doing the old Montana, and I think I just want to do bales and just kind of, you know, do it our way, the way you're supposed to kind of do it. I mean, there's no supposed to. There it is, 20. We're almost at 200. But this is fun. This is what we're supposed to be doing, and we're at 100 trees now, and I'm going to try my best to get 100 trees done per day with the harvester, per month, basically game month. It's a lot slower than I'm used to. I'm used to using the Brucks or the Treks, and I'm used to using my lumberjack mod a lot. I'm used to using my chainsaw, which cuts them in about 3 seconds. But you know what? This is what the challenge is for. This is what it's for. And I wish that I would have stayed on it to begin with because this map is absolutely great. It plays really well. Poor Boy Modding did a fantastic job on this. And I know in the beginning, like when I first came on this map way back in the day, I only did like 4 episodes on it for real. The first time, and it was 2 and 2. I came back to it and it did 2. And then something else dropped. I can't remember what map dropped, and I went right to the next map. I didn't even think about it. But I kind of didn't give Poor Boy Modding his due. At first I was like, oh, I'm going to make sure there's 80,000 trees and blah, 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 blah. And it wasn't very fair not to do to them because ultimately, and it's Terraform ready. Ultimately, I did not give them. So my apologies to them, the modding crew that is Poor Boy Modding. That isn't fair to do to them. They did a fantastic job on this map, and I didn't give them enough credit. So I'm always a bigger man when I make a mistake and I say something or do something that's not right. I always correct it. So I know that they were, a few of them were pretty upset about what I was saying about it. So there we go. 18, 214. We got about 24, 34, 54, 64, 74, about 60,000 more to get to our goal of the 284, so we can buy that little machine. I don't know what that's called. I'll have to look it up. I know it picks up 2 trees, and then we can pile them into 7 trees, and then we just cut that pile, and then we can auto-load it up, pick it up. Then we can do a whole bunch of trees all at once, and we'll be able to get to our... my goal is to try to hit 100 trees a day per month, which is about 1,200 trees per year. So, like, if you watch, like, Empty Pockets, for example, his series over on the UK forest map. He's at like 3,000 trees. And you know, I used to laugh because I used to be a big one on, oh my gosh, 3,000 trees. I can chip them up in about 14 minutes, which is the truth. But he's doing it legit, and he's cutting them all down. And as you can see, in 1 month, I played, what are we at right now? 3 hours and 38 minutes to get through the first, month. And I only did 100 trees. So in defense of him, once again, let's get this and shove this down there. There we go. There's 4 more piles left, and we're ready to go. I don't think I get as much for the tops either, but we're selling them. We could put them in here in wood chips, and we could sell them. We have a wood chipper that, placeable wood chipper that we could put them in and sell the wood chips, but that would require us to have extra equipment. We're just going to do it this way. But, yeah, we've got a lot of good people in our community. We got a lot of great people in our community. You can actually see the harvester through the trees now. When you first started, it couldn't. Here we go. I don't think we're going to make it on this episode, but we can probably get enough to get at least another load. We'll be really close, and if not, we'll be ready to go for next month or next episode when you guys come back. I think, tentatively, I'm going to do 1 episode per game month like we were doing on... the only reason I'm doing that is we did 2 the first month. The only reason I'm doing that is because we're winding down on Fs22, and I'd like to be able to get some decent... movement going on this farm. You know what I mean? So I think I'm going to go, like, basically come with you guys for like 30 minutes and then play off camera for the rest of the month and just pile the trees up like this. The only thing that happens for me a little bit is when I get, my computer's pretty powerful, but when with all the trees that are on this map, the 80,000 plus, remember, I've cleared this map several times off camera, but I've never cleared all of it. And that's what my goal is. I didn't clear the big hill up here. I didn't, and then I was well over 80,000. I think it was at like 82,000. So realistically, there's like 90,000 trees on this map. I don't think we're going to be able to clear it before Fs25 drops, but that doesn't mean we can't continue this series and do both, at least for a while. But I think what I want to do is do the same rules we were doing on Vintage Oaks, where we come in for, well, I was doing an hour, but if we come in for 30 minutes and then I play off camera, and the only reason I'm doing that, 2 reasons, like I told you earlier. One is Fs25 is winding down, and B, we're doing a lot of logging. So it's the same thing. It's cut a tree, pick it up, cut a tree, pick it up. And I want you guys to see as much of it as you can, but I also want to move the series a little bit. So that's what my goal is a little bit. And then the other thing I want to do is... and I would recommend to, if you play this map, to have the collision mod, so that otherwise when you're doing this, any tree that you go like this will go and the camera goes nuts. So that's always a staple. We talked about that a few episodes ago on Vintage Oaks, where I asked you guys what the mods. That's one of the mods I forgot about that I have to have. I have to have the collision mod in. Deactivates the collision, so that way I don't, like, otherwise it goes in and out. I remember... I don't know if you guys remember in FS19 and 17 and 15, boy, that collision camera mod was gold. Because otherwise, it was a pain. But we've made $151,000 already today, which is good. There we go, and I'll shut that down. I always have to make sure I shut the auto load off, or when I'm driving here, it'll pick up a few extra logs. There we go. But that's my goal, yeah, and get that done, and then give us, it'll still be 1 episode per game month. It'll be 30 minutes. We'll come in. So here's what we're going to do. As soon as these trees are cleared, well, as soon as I buy this tree, whatever it's called, harvester kind of slash, the next one I'm going to buy is our mower that we used. I'm going to use the same equipment that we used on Vintage Oaks because I was really enjoying that mower and that sort of thing, except we're going to buy a baler this time. And I'm going to start making like silage bales and hay bales and things like that as we go, so that when we get our cows, we can start right off with TMR, right off the bat. We don't have to fix anything like that. So we'll clear a section. I think like we'll start maybe up here and work towards the farm. Whoops, that's my fault for looking through there. Or we'll start at the farm and work backwards. And as we cut a row, we'll we'll get that machine because I think that machine is. Wait a minute? Oh, you know what? It's under. Is it under miscellaneous? Where did I not put it in here? Oh, you got to be kidding me! I got to find that. That's my favorite mower. There it is. I know it's in here. So that's 54,000. So where is the mower located at? Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's under forage. Yeah, I forgot. I bet you it's under forage harvesters. Whoops, not that one. This one. Because I know it's like, I know what? Yeah, there it is. Jaguars. So 60 and 54. That's not bad. That's only like 10 trees worth that we can buy that machine. And then what'll be nice is we'll be able to get some equipment on here that's kind of, we'll go a little different. I think what I'll do is I might do a vulture farm. I don't know. We'll try to pick one. I have not done a New Holland in a while. That is for sure. So we might do New Holland. Or I might, you know what I also haven't done in forever. In fact, I don't think I've ever done it. I don't think I've ever done a class, totally class play, let's play. So we might do that since our mower's class. You know what? We might be at, right now, we might be at the point of buying that machine. Yep. We might be because we're at 269 already. We're slowly chipping away at it. That's why I said this is what's fun about it. And then we'll buy the machine and we'll wrap this bad boy up. We're at 21 minutes, which is perfect. We got a chance to sell all our logs. We got a chance to do all we need to do. And just shut that down. Put our thing up. There we go. Whoops. See how I have it on? Come on. Yeah. Let's just... This is weird. Awkward. One stick. It looks like a stick, doesn't it? No, we're doing good. I mean, I'm really happy with the progress of this, of what's going to happen with this series. And remember, we don't have to build a workshop or a pressure washer or a fuel cell point. We've got it all right here, right at the shop. We can store our equipment in here. So we're going to build our sheds up here, and our animals are going to go down there. In fact, what I may do is I may do this. Because they're smaller. There we go, guys. We're at it. So let's sell that last bundle, and then we'll buy our thing. We made it $190,000 we've made so far. Isn't that crazy? We're about to make over $200,000. That's insane. That's awesome. That's what the way it should be. But I think what we'll do is we may not use the red barn pack. I might use the slotted cow pens by Lancy Boy, because the manure is also inside the pen as well, which is kind of neat. I do like the bank barn, and I do like the battle storage, but I don't like the sheep pen only holding 75. I want to do sheep. I want to do it both. So when we do our hay bales, we're going to have to do hay for the sheep and for the cows. So it's kind of cool. It's been a long time since I've done sheep, and we may, you know what? I got an idea. We may not do cows. We might just do sheep. Yeah, we might just do it. We might do it. Let's do this. Peek up this there and shut that off. There's another one of those sticks. All right, and then we'll go up here and we will buy our first piece of equipment that's going to help us to log even faster. Then we can put the piles in piles of 7, and then take the harvester and cut them up, and then load it right up. It'd be nice. Less wear and tear on our harvester. Less doing that. But I may also switch out that harvester. So just so you guys are aware, I might switch out the yellow Volvo for the and how much is that, so we know ahead of time. The Rotney, I think it's called. Rotney or whatever. It's way down here. I also have that Tiger Cat that I put in here that I edited, but it's only 20 grand, but I don't like it because you have to swing it. Scorpion King's 385. So we could sell, and how much would we get if we sold? We might have enough, because if I sold that, and then, oh yeah, we wouldn't have enough yet. We still got to make another 100,000. So that's our next goal, is to change that out, because I want to cut them at 7 meters. Here we go. All right, so let's get it. Let's get it. We bought the first piece of equipment, forestry machines. There we go. We're going to keep everything standard, and bang. Now we're down to 22,000. But let's drive around there real quick, and we can cut these last few trees up. Pretty cool here. Got a few minutes to do that. You can see where I extended that a little bit. I'll round it. I'll take it from the corner there and round it off. There she is. Now this is just a redone version of the one that we have in game. A little better stickers on it, a little bit better. But this will grab any tree. Ooh, she's nice and loud too. So we're going to go all the way down, slam it all the way down like that. Love it. I don't know what this is called. I know it's a form of a tree saw. There you go. Yeah, I got this because this was from the RGC pack to do bigger trees on the backcountry map. Just release it. It drops out. Bang. We can put those in piles of 7 now. And now we can just literally stand in one spot. See if we can get our road done before we finish up here. See, now I found out with this machine, if you tilt it a little bit forward, your stumps aren't sticking up like crazy. Whoops, and I missed it. That's why. There we go. Yeah, this thing works really well, like on a backcountry map. It grabs the big trees. Like that one has massive trees on it. Still need the dozer, I think, to make it, because we have a skidder. We also have a Massey Ferguson skidder that we're going to get in the game. It's 2, 4, 5. Neat. Neat, neat, neat. You see how faster you can cut trees now? I can actually pile up a bunch of them here and just cut them all at once. These are massive trees on this map, by the way. They're 32 feet or 32 meters. Look at this, and now we can actually. So I'm going to be getting the thanks you to our family members that have recommended the piece of equipment that I'm using on this map. I will be getting the skidder, the Massey Ferguson skidder by Black Sheep Modding, so that we can take these trees, pick them up, drop them pretty much in a pile like this, and then grab them and skid them wherever we need them. So we're going to have a legitimate logging section going on here, which is kind of cool. Taking my inspiration from Empty Pockets, so. I think that's it. We just cleared the road. There we go. So let's do this. Let's do this real quick and get rid of these. And on that note, I'll say my goodbyes as we go. So please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you are watching this. And remember, I love you all, and I will catch you on the flip side. Now these are a little higher, so it's going to give me the cut node. And we do. We just went ahead and finished our road. I will go ahead and cut these up off camera to see how well it works. And then when we come back, I will be able to... hopefully I can get that one. There we go. There we go. All right, guys and gals, we did it. We made it. We finished our road, and then I will literally cut these off camera and cut that one up there, load them on a pile like we did up there. We'll get them all set up for you guys, and then we'll start clearing here, and then we'll start adding up. We'll get our mower in here first, and then we'll get our baler, and we'll start making some hay and silage bales. Like, we'll do one row of the 3 of silage, and then one row until it's all cut at least once, and we'll have our bales. No, you know what? We won't do silage. Let's just do hay. We'll do sheep. We'll do sheep only on this map. That way we don't have any crazy nutsy things going on. All right, guys and gals, I'll let you guys out of here. It's been almost 45 seconds past where I need to. But let me fix this real quick while we're on camera. It's driving me nuts. So I can drive across that. Perfect. All right, now we'll go ahead and start getting things set up. All right, guys and gals, I'll catch you all on the flip side. Have a great one.